up of processing cases. Also, in this respect, there was one corner of cases which was really in bad shape. This was this was the application for a removal of condition. As you know, anybody who got a green card based on marriage to an American citizen, if the marriage was less than 2 years old, then they got only a conditional card, and after 2 years they needed to file a second application, a form I-751, to ask for a removal of condition to turn the temporary card into a permanent card. Under Trump, the rule was that all such cases required a personal interview, which was really a big waste of time, because people would come into the personal interview with 2 babies in their hands as proof that the marriage is still good. Okay, and all this could have been done by paper without bringing the babies to the immigration office. So now, really just a few days ago, the Immigration Service issued guidelines to officers to review those all those pending, and because of the need to conduct personal interviews, the waiting time for a removal of condition reached 2 years or more. Just imagine, you got a green card by marriage. After 2 years, you filed an application to remove the condition, and then you had to wait another 2 years before you could get a permanent card. So now they got instructions to look at those cases and make a decision whether there is a risk in the cases. What kind of risk? The risk of fraud. Okay? And if the immigration officer, based on the supporting documents, makes a decision that there is no risk of fraud in the case, then the removal of condition should be approved without a personal interview. This will be a huge change, a big change, and will speed up very much all those, God knows how many, the hundreds of thousands or millions of applications for a removal of condition. So they are making some efforts to speed up cases, the processing of cases in the Immigration Service. It may take some time before we see the effect, but hopefully before we get too old, we will see the effect of the speed up. The one area where we still don't see real improvement is in consular interviews. Consular interviews are still very, very slow. And again, maybe this is because it's not part of the immigration system. As you know, consular interviews are part of the Department of State, not part of the immigration system. So maybe they conduct themselves differently, and it is still a very slow process. Also dealing with the National Visa Center, which is part of the Department of State, is a very slow and cumbersome process. We know that under Mr. Trump, under President Trump, the personnel of the Department of State was really decimated. They really fired hundreds and hundreds of people or thousands of people. So this may take some time before it revives.